Matthew Thompson fighting for the ball. Damien Gill to take the hit from the sideline. Is that Stewie Totaro? Stewie Totaro to Paul Windsor. Back to Stewie. Just can't pick it up from the sideline there, but anyway, it's Stewie Totaro to hit the ball in to McNally. An infringement. Ball is on. Robbie Campbell, Paul Windsor. We don't really know the Moorabbin players, or we can't give you their names. Just a hit just outside the circle. The umpire sending him back 5 yards. And it's a long corner. A long corner to be taken by Matthew Thompson. Right. Paul wins a free hit onto Andrew Woolsey. And that's a through ball. So it'll result in a 16-yard hit to be taken by Damien. Andrew McNally's chasing him. A free to Moorabbin. Stuart Crockett. No, Russell, is it? Stephen Crockett, they tell me. David Crockett, hang on. McNally with the ball. We'll lay it off to the side. And again, it's Moorabbin setting up play, goes for a lifted ball. It's the boy Crockett again. Unfortunately, it was a long hit to Moorabbin. Stopped by Paul Windsor. Infringement there, across the top. No, he makes him take it back to the spot where the infringement occurred. So it's a free hit just outside the circle to be taken by Lachlan Elmer. Be looking for an opening there. They seem to all be covered. Stewie Toto, a nice tackle. It's Scott White of Moorabbin with the ball. Lachlan Elmer, nice tackle. We'll lay the ball to Andrew Woolsey. We'll lay it on out to that's Scott White. It's a through ball and it will go over the line, so we can have a 16. Matthew Thompson lays it across to Lachlan Elmer. Totaro will cross the ball into Andrew Woolsey. A free hit to Moorabbin. So it's the Moorabbin back to take the ball, intercepted by Paul. He'll put the ball across the top. And ever so close, the ball. He puts it across to Paul Windsor, who's to hit just outside the circle. Doncaster have had most of the play in the first 5 minutes of the game. So it's Lachlan Elmer, puts it across to Stewie Totaro. He takes it into the circle. Has a shot. The wingers. We go over the line. We can let it go. Player. Flick. There seems to be some confusion here. Moorabbin are appealing for a stroke, but the umpire's always right, and he awards a corner. So it's a corner now, the first corner for the game. They'll have to come out hard. It's mistrapped, and 16-yard hit. Paul Windsor with the ball now, looking. Free hit to Moorabbin, just over the 25 line, in the circle, hit just outside. Like Lachlan Elman's carrying a limp there. Just outside the circle. I dare say he'll try to get a corner out of this. It's in. So it's a free hit to Moorabbin. It's a hit to Doncaster. They just seem a little rattled at this stage, probably nerves. Robbie Campbell going down the wing. He'll cross the ball now into the feet of the opponent, so it's a free hit. Stewie Totterer to take the hit. Into the circle, stopped by Moorabbin. Back to Stewie. Back to Paul Windsor now. So it's a free hit outside the circle. The free hit's to be taken by Lachlan Elmer. And a corner. This is the first corner that Doncaster has had. The hit to be taken by Damien Gill. He's offside. Andrew Woolsey. Hit Doncaster's way. Come on, Mac. Nice tackle by Stewie. And a stick check, so he's away again, out to Robbie Campbell. It's Brett McPhee battling for the ball. It's still Doncaster's way. Lachlan Elmer to take the hit. Lachlan is playing as a centre half. Endeavours to lift the ball. That's a free to Moorabbin. He's playing on. Stephen Crockett. Doncaster's hit. Lachlan Elmer takes the ball onto McNally. McNally's free. If he can retain this, there's a good chance. Very good try, very good try. Unfortunately, stopped by the back. There's an infringement for Windsor to take the free. Passes out to Stewie. I think there's an interchange, is there? No, there's an interchange. David Kutcher's come on, and Stewie, who's injured. There seems to be some confusion.
Is it still on?
Seems to be some confusion as to who's going off. Stewie looks as though he's in a little bit of trouble there. So it's Stewie Todoroda coming off and David Kutcher going on in lieu. So David will now take up a halves position. It's a hit to Doncaster. It's over the side and Moorabbin to take the free hit. Robbie Campbell around his opponent. Infringement, they call play on. And the ball goes over the back line. Nice stop by Matthew Thompson there. Peachy's was through, but Damien on to Paul. That's a hit to Doncaster from the sideline. To be taken by Matthew Thompson. And this could be dangerous if he gets in the circle. He's in, but he was offside. Just offside. Doesn't matter how just offside it is as long as you're offside. Nice trap. Out to Brett McPhee. He'll put it through to Andrew. He'll put it just about an infringement there, but not called. This could be dangerous. Matthew Thompson to relieve the pressure. To Robbie Campbell, who'll pass it on. Goes around his opponent. Definitely an infringement. And here we go now, it's McNally. Nice save by the goalie. Nice save. And the ball just goes over the sideline. So it's Stephen Crockett to take the hit. Goes for the line. Robbie Campbell's just about free, he is free. Controls the ball, he's going up the sideline now. Unfortunately, it was just a... This could be dangerous. It's a short corner. Oh, the second short corner against Doncaster. They've gone across the top to Peachy, who has a shot, and it's another corner. So it's Doncaster under a bit of pressure at the moment. Nice hit out, stopped by Scott White. Unfortunately, just misses the goal. Had it have been in, it might have been a fraction high anyway. Right, so it's through to Matthew Thompson, who's controls the ball, looking for a player. Moorabbin come again. Picked by Lachlan Elmer, who puts a long ball through, which doesn't really help anybody. Free coming off, and There's McNally, who's got the ball, tries to go into the circle, looking for a corner. He's just, yes, he gets a corner. Give them a 1-0 lead, which would give them a psychological advantage, to say the least. The ball to be hit out by Paul Wenser to Damien Gill. Unfortunately, he just misses. Stephen Crockett, Stephen Crockett again to Paul Wenser, who controls the ball, looking for the Moorabbin player. Is free, they'll have to tackle. A corner. So it's another corner to Moorabbin. Nice. Across the top, a bit fancy, but they're free. David Crockett over the sideline. Be dangerous. Oh, and luckily he misses. Doncaster under a lot of pressure at this stage. And he goes for the long ball, which is absolutely useless. Nice bit of play and a corner, I'd say. No, well, actually, he gave the advantage, and then
on the top of the Merritt Hassett sign, sitting on the fence.
So it's another corner to Moorabbin. .16-yard hit goes to David Kutcher. Unfortunately, and the score is 0-0 with 8 minutes to go in the first half. Takes the hit out to Matthew Thompson, who lifts the ball. I didn't think it was dangerous, but again, the umpires are always right. So it's Moorabbin, plays the ball back to the half, who puts it through to the winger, and the wingers can't control the ball. The ball will go out over the sideline, and it's Moorabbin to take the hit across the circle, with McNally fighting for the ball. It's infringed against. It's Matthew Thompson to take the free. And it's Lachlan Elmer, who's free now. He's got to set this up. He's looking for a player. Fortunately, he's dispossessed. And Moorabbin come again to their a stick check, I would have thought. The free. Another infringement. And they're away this time. Andrew Woolsey fighting hard for the ball out there, getting his feet taken off, but he keeps going, and unfortunately has the free given against him. Moorabbin take the free hit. Stephen Crockett, yes, it was feet. Yes, well picked up by the umpire and the cameraman. Falls at the psychological moment. Matthew Thompson on to Stuart Holsworth, and the ball is out over the sidelines, and it's 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes to go into the first half. It would appear to have been an infringement, my co-commentator tells me. On to Lachlan Elmer. Nicely dispossessed by Lachlan Elmer, who chips the ball. Doncaster have made a change. They've got Andrew Woolsey on. Stephen Crockett battling hard for the ball, still going. Andrew Woolsey has the ball, puts it through to Andrew McNally, who's free. Now, what's he going to do? He's going to try and come into the circle. He's in the circle, coming across, looking for a corner. A long corner. Nice run by McNally then. It's a long corner to be taken by Andrew Woolsey. And we've got 3 minutes to go in this first half. It's in the circle, it's a foot. So it's a 16-yard hit. Trapped by Lachlan Elmer, looking for and finding. He flicks the ball over, finds Andrew Woolsey, who's in. And the back is clear now. They're going to tackle. Stephen Crockett pushes it to Paul Windsor through the feet of the opposition. Andrew Woolsey still playing hard, gets the free. So it's across the top of the circle.
Who's there? Come on.
Shane, and it's over the sideline and out. The sideline hit. Plays it back to Stephen Crockett, who plays it through. Andrew Woolsey has got the ball. And there's a penalty. So it's a hit outside the circle. We're taken by Lachlan Elmer, who looks for Paul Windsor. Paul just about infringed, I would have thought, but the umpire doesn't agree. And just gone out of our hit. It's a long ball. It will stop. So it's Damien Gill to take this hit. The back's trying something fancy, but it comes off. This could be dangerous with Peachy coming in. Across the top, it's in the circle now. Kutcher's still there. It's out. It's a nice stick stop. And it's a flick with bloody 37 seconds to go. It's enough to make a grown man cry. A 1-0 lead at half time. So we'll just take this here. Aussie Scott is the goalie and Scott White's the Moorabbin player to take the hit. A lot of pressure on both players. A lot of pressure on both players. So they're both set. And it's in.
That's a goal to Moorabbin. Moorabbin leading 1 goal to 0.
So Moorabbin go to a 1-0 lead with 37 seconds to go. Going to make it. Well, Doncaster will just have to tighten up their game. So hit to Doncaster. It's Scott White puts a long ball through with 4 seconds to go. I think we just let this ball go over and
Ladies and gentlemen, at half-time, Moorabbin are leading this under-13A grade final, 1 goal to 0. Ladies and gentlemen,
start of the second half. Hear that? Start of the second half. Doncaster trailing 1-0. Windsor, McNally through.
Taking a bit of stick there. Through to Campbell. No, well cut out there. Well read by the Moorabbin player. Stuart Totoro back on after a nasty hit in the first half. Stephen Crockett. Bit of a mix up there. There's a chance for Moorabbin. Breaking down the right. Gill. Cleared out there by Crockett, but not far enough. Gill trailing the ball. Well, there's a chance here from Moorabbin if they can control the ball. Totoro misses with the tackle. Off a Doncaster stick to for a long corner. Long corner cleared out by Crockett. As far as Campbell. Campbell with a break. He loves to run. Oh, Andrew McNally didn't really read that. Only as far as Windsor. Windsor to McPhee. Oh, McPhee taking a... Could have almost been a corner there, bit of very nasty stick work. Once again, not enough players up forward for the Dons. McNally onto Campbell again. Quick but well read by the number 42 for Moorabbin. Stewie Totoro in there, adding the 6 forward. Totoro will be looking for a foot, I think. Well taken out though. Well taken out by Moorabbin. Elmer took a heavy ball somewhere around the legs. Matthew Thompson. Gill. Nice play from Damien Gill. A lovely ball off to McPhee if he can get there. No, never looked like making it. Caught in the hook of the stick there. Moorabbin again away. Stewie Totoro already making his presence felt. He played very well in the first half until hurt. Campbell. The ball in now to McNally off a foot. Ooh. Doncaster not really showing any great hunger for a shot at goal, except for McNally. Campbell, it's a long corner. There's no one on the line, so it's pretty clear it's got to go backwards. Oh, Totoro, still there. No. Yes. Oh, good heavens. Several times they've been disadvantaged by pulling the ball back. Dropped over the top. No, with Esselmont. Pretty meaningless ball. Looking too convincing, Doncaster. Well, there's our third man. Seen. Well played from Damien Gill, who's playing a champion game. Stewie Totoro to Gill. Gill will be searching for a winger. He hasn't got any wingers. Doncaster not got a lot of commitment coming forward. Picked out well by Matthew Thompson into his feet. Low. Certainly using their midfield very strong. But Damien Gill, tower of strength there for Doncaster. Clearly Doncaster's best player. Still there. Oh. It's gone the other way. Well, Ethorn, well known for puzzling decisions. In fact, he specialised Gill with a free hit. Doncaster, a lot of hands on hips at the moment. Corner into Paul Windsor's feet. Corner out. Still playing with it. Gill. Oh, McNally. Well, it's hard to see why they allowed that lifted ball, but he let it go for a while. Gill. Doncaster really need to pull themselves together. Windsor Run through, nice bit of stick skills. Thompson being checked. It's a free hit. Thompson through, but what sort of a ball is that? It's a run on, McNally. Went within an inch of picking that up. Woolsey. Another very nasty stick check by that dark-haired player. He's got away with a fair bit. McNally's in with a chance for a shot. No. McPhee. No, never. Stewie Totoro again. He's in a spot of bother here though. Pulled himself out of trouble. Mark of a good player. Oh, Crockett needed to put the stick on that. Just didn't quite reach it. And here's danger for Doncaster, but Gill there. Like the Eiffel Tower. Still there. Still Gill. Takes a wrap across the stick. All he needs is a winger up ahead. He's taken the free hit. Well, Andrew Woolsey. Making a lot more room in midfield, Moorabbin than Doncaster, who're relying a bit on the bang through. "21 minutes to go." Windsor took a wrap across the knuckles. McNally, who's really Doncaster's only convincing forward, he was very surprised to get a free hit there. Hasn't been given too many. Elmer. Lockie's disposal, his placement of the ball's been left a bit to be desired. Gill picked it up nicely. Through, here's a chance. No. Too far. Windsor. Some of Doncaster's better players well down though. McNally now has 3 defenders to face here. Throws his stick away, and that's about the attitude that pervades the team. They're all waiting for someone to do it for them. Now Lockie Elmer. You're looking for Campbell. A nice ball. Too far though. Being Andrew Woolsey just being substituted by Kutcher. Kutcher's gone to right wing, and Robbie Campbell to inside left by the look of it. Looks like Stewie Totto's gone up to right wing. Kutcher. Windsor. No. Still. He's not putting any pressure back on though, Windsor. He's just, as soon as he loses the ball, that's it. Picked up by Crockett. There's danger. A lot of danger. But young Scotty had it covered it wide on his post. Doncaster, no build-up from Doncaster. Here's Stewie Totoro now. No, let it go a bit early. There's a chance for Campbell. They've got to create some shots. Well left by the Moorabbin keeper. Doncaster just not creating shots.
Come on, Don, forced it up.
Robbie Campbell won't no good appealing the umpire, Rob. Doncaster don't look likely to even get one goal at the moment. It's just a lack of desperation on that forward, lack of hunger on that forward line. Too many people wanting to pass it to somebody else. Thompson into a foot. Now here's Robbie Campbell loose, but found him. But he's got no. Never really going to pass that. Holsworth coming on to left wing. Stewie Totoro. Playing very well, young Campbell. Thompson. Oh, there's a lot of danger here. Thompson's out of position. Back of the stick, and he's given away a corner. I don't really think that was deliberate. Looking too good at all. There's a corner. Missed. Fortunately, 17 minutes to go. It's pretty indicative of their attitude. Windsor. So we'll see someone with a fairly nasty head injury in a minute with some of the sticks being thrown around in the tackles. There's danger. No, it's never going to get that. Goal to lift them now, and they need one very quickly. Got a lot of weakness on this left wing, and the worst feature is their inability to play it up their strong side, which is the right. And that's usually an indication that they're having trouble in midfield. Stuart Holsworth, the left winger, taking the hit to the centre forward McNally. McNally chicks in through nicely. But there's just no... well, McNally's getting a lot of criticism, but he's not getting too much support. There's no calls from here. They're either doing it by ESP or they're talking very lowly. Thompson, he's still got it. Unlucky there, must have just run out over the sideline. Holsworth, Windsor hit, but he's the left winger and he's playing in left half position. So here comes the ball. Windsor here with a chance, got Elmer. Once again, Elmer's distribution's not really doing him any credit at all. It's a lot of desperate stick swinging by the Moorabbin defence here. Elmer. No, get it in the circle and get it in there quickly. That's the secret. Stewie Totoro again. Moorabbin looking a lot more composed. Crockett misses one. Windsor going in there, just really just playing from memory a bit. I think Windsor. Gill again. So the card's starting to flow now as the tempers run. It's 13 minutes to go and Doncaster need 2 goals to win this under 13A grand final. Kutcher, Totoro, Windsor. Off before acceptance, Totoro through. Here's a chance now if Windsor can control it, but he's got to get in and have a shot. It's off a foot, yes. Well, that's a bit better from Paul. That's a bit more like the corner. A bit of indecision, a lot of wasted time. From the break, I think. They all know where it's going. They know it's going to Gill. Elmer to Totoro. Well cut out though. That's an over the backline ball. So McNally now with the break. McNally he needs support though. He's got Stuart Totoro. Run it! Once again, there's just not anyone up front. Gill swooping across, clears the ball out. Kutcher over the sideline for a Doncaster push or hit. Butcher really hasn't got much idea where it should go, and hasn't got much to hit. Gill looking for McNally's, found him. Take it. Oh, good heavens, good heavens, good heavens. Ethorn, really. Missed the stick check. Gill, here's a chance for Gill. Little push through to Windsor, here's a chance. Beautifully cut out by the keeper though. But young Stewie Totoro in there and wins a corner. A beautiful follow-up from young on the ground. But that's more like it. Doncaster actually creating some chances now. It's 2 in a couple of minutes. Gill drills it in, and it is a goal. That's a magnificent goal.
Doncaster 1, Moorabbin 1.
Now that's what they needed. I don't think Doncaster should be celebrating yet. Thompson cuts his way beautifully through there. Oh, well. Still, there was not enough torque there. Campbell. McNally, yes, still with a break. Oh, yes, what a great try. And suddenly, supremely composed Moorabbin side's looking a little rattled. And Doncaster finally putting some effort in. There's Gill. Through to McNally. To Campbell. Oh, Robbie Campbell just in that extra touch. Campbell throwing their man back in there. They've taken him off to give one of the weaker players a shot. There's Windsor free. That's Doncaster ball.
Doncaster, come on.
And fullback. Thompson. Well cleared out there by Lockie. 35. He get through. Gill. Really starting to dominate this game now. Gill. Needs it flat now to Windsor. No, he wasn't there. Young Stewie, just poor little. But that's where they're looking dangerous, when they're laying it quickly across that goals. Kutcher, yes. Crockett to Windsor, and they're breaking loose again. McNally. Gill. Oh, I don't think you saw that, David. In fact, I'm sure you didn't. Crockett. Oh, put his man under pressure. Could have taken that cleared out easily with that ball. Moorabbin coming forward. Crockett out again. Straight onto a Moorabbin stick. Picked up beautifully by Campbell and given against him for some reason. Taken out very solidly by Elmer. No big pardons. Campbell wins the ball well there. Nice bit of play by Robbie. A bit of cover back by the inside. And here's a break here. Stewie gets this ball. No, just doesn't have the legs. Just doesn't have the legs. I think he's going to warn Stewart for pushing the player back who was pushing him. Well, I suppose we are one-eyed. Long ball out. Moorabbin playing. Well, he must have been standing outside when that hit him on the foot. Gill. Picked up beautifully by Windsor, but then threw it away. Then went on again. He's off again, playing tennis. Oh, yeah, well cut out though. Paul really probably could have carried that on for a shot himself. Thompson, a bit lucky there, Matthew. Elmer. Mr. Doncaster, well played by Lockie Elmer. Drill.
Doncaster will make a substitution. Thank you, ladies and
Bringing
gentlemen. Give this young
Andrew
gentleman a
Wolsey
hand,
back on
please.
now.
Thank you.
Doncaster probably has its best 11 on, I'd say. Here's a chance, Stewart. Oh, bad luck. Oh. Gill. Does it through to Campbell. No. Campbell. Oh no, dragged it too far back. Doncaster playing with a bit more. It's a chance for Kutcher. Yes, gets a free hit for the smother. He's been playing that all day, the smothered free hit. Windsor don't take the ball. Windsor. Through. McNally with a little chip. It's got to go back. It's be a good time to score. They're being closely marked. They know who the danger men are. That's off a Moorabbin foot, I think. Not seen though. Young Wolsey fighting hard. Here's a break though for Moorabbin. They've had their chance. Thompson sweeping through. No, Crockett sweeping through. Gill. Elmer. No, not a good. It's a chance now, Windsor. Windsor in space. McNally.
Push it.
Oh, just. Gill. Elmer. Ooh, Elmer's picked up the ball back sticks and drilled it straight into someone's head. Moorabbin head. Nasty. It's a nasty blow. And Elmer wins a free hit. Certainly Doncaster looking a lot more composed with Elmer at fullback and Gill in the Gill at centre forward, centre half. Elmer, McNally. Here's a break. No, he picks it out well. Kutcher, Windsor, looking for the long ball to Tolero. Oh, it's obstruction against McNally. Well, he certainly doesn't get too much from the umpires. Some very subtle obstructions again. Crockett with no, Elmer with a free hit. It's Windsor. Windsor really bringing himself into this game. Tolero. McNally, but Stewart probably should have taken the ball with him. Guess he usually plays halfback. I don't suppose he really felt he should be having a shot at goal. Oh, well, it's well cut out, and Doncaster in big trouble now. But well, beautifully cut out by Thompson to give us away a long corner. 26 seconds to go, and there's another Moorabbin player down. Clock has been stopped. Picked out beautifully by Elmer, gives away another long corner. 17 seconds, 16. Picked out by Gill. Wide to the winger. This is danger. Right across 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
change straight over, thank you. You have no time. Change straight over, thank you. 5 minutes each way, ladies and gentlemen and players. If it is still a draw, the game will be decided on strokes. Change straight over, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 minutes each way. In the event of a draw, after that 5 minutes each way, strokes will decide the game. Thank you.
Extra time, 5 minutes each way. Moorabbin with the ball. Bad hit. Windsor. Chips it through. No. Second half looking much better with Gill at centre half. Windsor really showing the sort of ability he's got. And working very hard. Picked up by Crockett. Crockett took the ball, took the player. Very brave. Not a big kid. Elmer taking most of the free hits for his power, I guess. Windsor. Still he's in there contesting now, and it makes a lot of difference to his game, as you'd expect. This is danger. Oh, it's gone over. Elmer read that well. It's Gill the architect. Oh, could have been third man obstruction there. Picked up beautifully by Thompson, and he's had a good second half too. Elmer drills it out. Todoro's away. Beautiful backsticks ball to McNally. McNally's into his feet though. Just didn't control that ball. A lovely ball from Stewie Todoro. He knows what grand finals are all about. Backsticks by Thompson. It's through. It's a break on. Oh, he's picked out an offside, I think. Oh, Windsor thought he had that clean. Third man again on Gill. Oh, it was a bit of a charity, I think, David. You're giving them a few breaks there. Gill. Still no free hit. McNally again. Getting no change at all. Offside a mile again. Elmer. Campbell well cut out. There's a danger ball. He's offside. Didn't see it. He was offside a fair while before that. Elmer. Oh, third man. Yes, very lucky Dons. Elmer again, chips it right through. Now it's in their half of the ground. Picked up by Thompson. Thompson again. After an indifferent first half, Thompson really exerting some influence on this game, and Andrew Woolsey pulls it through. But unfortunate not to get a free hit there. Pulled beautifully, picked up by McNally. Woolsey. Forced the obstruction. Woolsey looking for Todoro. Finds him. No. On the Stewie's fume the chip on. Picked it up. Elmer. Windsor. Beautiful. Oh, yes, he got the free hit. He certainly deserved that. Lays on to Campbell. Campbell puts it through. Obstruction. Some I don't know. Todoro loses control though. Picked up by McNally. Against him for pushing. 35 seconds of this first period of extra time to go. Doncaster pick up the ball. Gill through to Stewie. No, a bit long for him. Goes in, puts a tackle on, puts pressure on. That's what the Doncaster forward line failed to do in the first half. Did reasonably well in the second half and pulled themselves back from 1 goal down. A toss. Wakiyama chips it out. He was entitled to do that. He didn't put the ball up there. That's the end, and coach saying how Moorabbin had played all over Doncaster for 3/4 of the game. I think that's probably a little unfair. It's been a good contest, and it'll be a pity if the game has to be decided by strokes. Here's Danger. Beautifully cut out by Lockie Elmer. It was offside anyway, I think. There's Windsor. Oh, yes. Put it straight into Campbell. Straight on for Windsor if he can make it. If he gets here. Oh. Once again, very close to the circle. In the first half, it's kicked outside the circle. Here's a chance now. Doncaster just not getting that ball shot at goal quickly enough, or getting that ball in the circle quickly enough. And here's a long break, but he'll never make this. Elmer's running back to cover. 4 minutes to go. A 1983 under 15A grand final. Elmer coming up to take a 16-yard hit. Looks like McNally's now inside left, inside right at least, and Windsor is at centre forward. No, through they go. Campbell's got the break here. He's got to learn to run with his stick, and he's picked it out of him too. Oh, yes, he's given away a corner. There was really no other decision to be made there. Scored their goal from a corner, and clearly Moorabbin aren't very, they're not confident that they can defend this corner. Campbell banged his head, I think, as he went over. A goal here would be a nice little discipline for him, though. Important moment. It's a break from... Hey, fellas. It's a break from... goal here would be handy. So they broke again. Well, I think they get one more warning. It's a penalty stroke, I think. It's twice. I think, Peter. Kill. Not happy with that hit. We now have 2 minutes and 49 seconds to go. That's what they call a 16-yard hit. They roll the ball around. Gill picked it up beautifully. Oh, no, umpire. That's a classic mistake. Gill drills it through. Oh, well, beautiful. Very cool. Stewie Totoro in there. Some wild swinging sticks there. Gill. Totoro. Gill. That magnificent stretch of his. Up to 2 minutes in the second period of extra time. Free hit, I think, from the sideline to Moorabbin. Huh? Doncaster's hit, sorry. It's through a long one through, and it's stopping. It's stopping. No. Woolsey. This is danger. Oh, Kutcher picks it up beautifully. Gill, Wenza, and here's the danger man. He's about to be hit. Oh, yes, another corner. Should have been another corner. And that's a... Thompson to Gill. Ooh. Windsor to Campbell. Campbell. Ooh. Yes.
Come on, step it up.
56 seconds to go. And the clock is still ticking away. There's Gill lurking around the top. It's a foot and it's a corner. Well, Gill, what a magnificent reach he has. Gill. They made him take it back, I think. Gill. Oh. Thompson cleared out by...
This game will be decided by strokes under the control of the 2 umpires. I'd like all players of both teams to respect each other. Thank you. This game will be decided by strokes now. Thank you.
Well, a great fight back from Doncaster. Doncaster's 5 stroke takers. Elmer, McNally, Campbell, Gill and Windsor. Damien would want to forget the one he took yesterday and he put right over the top of the net. So Moorabbin proved they were far the better side, even though they weren't able to put that on the scoreboard. It's Scotty coming up to defend the first stroke. There's the first stroke from Moorabbin.
That's a goal of Moorabbin.
Well taken. Lockie Elmer. No one doubts his talent, it's just his temperament.
That's a goal to Doncaster.
Looked like it might have been a miss hit. Huh? It's hard to stop them there though. Low. Well, it went in, Lockie. That's all that matters. They don't have to be off the ground. They just have to be between the posts and under the crossbar. Second stroke, 1-1 at the moment. Saved, a magnificent save. Magnificent save. Low down. That puts Doncaster in a good position. Lovely save from young Scotty. Very low down in the difficult spot. We saw Doncaster score a goal there. Damien Gill. It's a goal, yes. And Doncaster lead 2-1. Moorabbin, the pressure on this young fella now, the second stroke taker, is enormous. Moorabbin's top stroke taker is number 19, the one that converted the stroke in the first half. Now got his finger to that. It's tall. Doncaster still to take their third stroke. The pressure. Looking a bit nervous. Yes.
That's a goal to Doncaster.
3-1. 3-2. Moorabbin missed another one now. They can't win. Yes, they're hard to stop those. 3-3 Doncaster about to take their 4th. McNally. Well, this one will be high, I can tell you that. Yes, off his, got to it, that's right. Sheer power. That's 4-3. Moorabbin missed this. They won't need another stroke. A lot of pressure. Oh, we nearly got to that.
The goal to Moorabbin.
4-all. This is the decider, Paul Windsor, to take it. Doncaster without a miss so far. Moorabbin 1. Miss. This is for the premiership. The goalkeeper trying to psych him out of it. Windsor is a long way from the ball. Yes, and that's the premiership.
Doncaster are premiers, ladies and gentlemen, and the under-15 A Grand Final. Doncaster taking out the game. Thank you, players. Thank you, umpires. Thank you, ball boys.
Well, there are ways to win it and there are ways to win it.
Moorabbin and Doncaster, if you gentlemen would cooperate, thank you. In a few moments we'll be making the presentation, thank you. The presentation will take place in a few moments. The next game, ladies and gentlemen, I think you must agree with me, an absolute magnificent game of hockey, and I'm sure you'd like to join me in thanking both teams very much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, once again it's my pleasure to introduce the President of the Victorian Junior Hockey Association, Mr. John Cope. Thank you.
Thanks, Keith. Ladies and gentlemen, what a way to finish a game. It was a really tremendous game, and as the previous one, anyone could win. But I'd like now to call on George Staple to present the George Staple Shield for under 15As.
Thanks, John. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great privilege to be here today and to congratulate the players on a very fine game. It's always disappointing for the losers, but that's sport. That's all there is to it. To the bidders, tremendous. I'm going to congratulate you. Again, you won it last year. You're here again this year, so that's a tremendous effort. Also, to the team managers, coaches, for the efforts that they've put in for the team, and the two people that perhaps get most of the abuse and have to do the hardest work, and that's the two umpires. Well done, fellas. Good. The captain of Doncaster, Damien, would like to come forward. Oh, they recognise. Damien, congratulations for you and your team and what you've done. All the best, and for your future hockey too. Congratulations, Mark.
Firstly, I'd just like to thank Moorabbin. The game could have gone any way. It was a really fantastic match. Thanks a lot to our coach, John Woolsey, my mum, for team managing. Thanks a lot to the umpires and one for the supporters for coming along and supporting us. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Damon. I'd like to present to you this pennant to go on the club red walls, and also we've got some shoulder patches for your team, so I'll present them now. Thank you, John. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it'd be nice to hear from the captain of Moorabbin, don't you?
Yes,
I'd just like to congratulate Doncaster. They did it again. The two umpires, thanks a lot. All the guys from Moorabbin for putting in all year. The coach, Richard Blase, manager, Mr. Bales, and all our supporters for coming out. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the big one. 1 minute.
I'd just like to say 3 cheers for Moorabbin.
Thank you, Damien. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the big one in the underage, under 17. Essendon versus